Of course, is this gonna be? Yeah, there's the dungeon. So it looks like they're gonna force me to take Wuklamont, Kryl, and Alpha Node. Alpha Node is Alpha Node's gonna be a healer, and then Wuklamont can be a tank or oh yeah, Alizé. Okay, let's talk to Alizé and Araville first. We'll take this smaller boat to board the big vessel with the punutiy. Quana decided the river route was too risky, but I wonder how the other claimants are planning to travel. Oh, right, let me switch over to Warrior, because I'm gonna, like I did with Endwalker, I'm going to be doing the MSQ as DPS, but I'll be doing the dungeons as a tank. So let's go ahead and form the party. And yeah, this is how they ended up doing it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on a second. And also, just like, yeah, okay, so she can be tank and DPS, and then he's gonna be a healer. Then, I guess Alpha Node would have to be able to be a DPS as well. Because if I switch over to a healer here, it has to be able to do that. Yeah, okay, so Sage is, I guess, can be DPS too. I don't know how that works, but let's go ahead and form the party and get started. What's this dungeon called? Ihu Hui Katuba. Okay, let's go with that, and let's get started. Now, I've heard great things about the dungeons. No matter what people have said about the story, people have praised the dungeons. So I look forward to seeing how this ends up going. Also, yeah, this does remind me of the first dungeon in Stormblood, where we started out on a ship, and then we ended up doing the first dungeon then. I forget what it was called. Also, this reminds me of, like, airboats on the, like you would see an airboat on the, not marshes, what's the right word? In like, Louisiana Bayou. Let's actually remember to eat some food this time. There are boats like ours up ahead. Could it be Zorul Jaja or oh gods? Is it bizarre? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Gotta remember how to play this. I haven't played Warrior in a bit. Well, just do Blood Wedding and I'll be fine, right?
I have you.
Don't worry, Alpha Node, I don't need any healing. I'm a warrior after all. All they seem to be able to do with Warrior is to make it even stronger. There we go. Hopefully Alizé's got that one covered. Hope we got some fish friends. I knew something was fishy, I didn't mean literally. It is quite annoying with the NPCs that they only do single target and they don't do any AoE, so it does slow stuff down a lot. But it's not the end of the world. I find the amount of time that I save from not having to wait in queue ends up being about the amount of extra time it ends up taking. Excuse me. You're gonna see them? Well, they're not up ahead anymore. At least I can't see them. And of course it starts raining. Are we actually gonna have to fight him, or is he gonna release those beasts that are up there? Ah, there's Mr. Annoying himself. Can I slap him from here? Yes, I can. Oh, looks like he brought some friends for us. How nice of him. I should probably actually like watch my HP when I do this.
Take that.
I wanted to try and get Bloodwood to heal off of both of them with Bloodwetting. There we go. More like doo-doo jaw-jaw. Okay, well, I guess he's gonna make the thing angry, so now we're gonna... Just like Garenville said, don't make it angry. I guess we're gonna have to hoof it on foot. And looks like we're getting off here. Oh, yes. Looks like we're gonna have to fight the... definitely not a manatee. Prime punutiy. Punutiy slam? Yeah. Of course, it's a raid wide, so I made sure to use reprisal real quick. Probably should use shake it off instead.
We mustn't hold back.
I forgot I had shake it off. Looks like some fun right there. Sir. Looks like I hit by one of them. I should probably get out of that circle. Also, let's shake it off. Like this is gonna be a raid wide. Oh, I need to go in. Okay, I see it. Not doing too good right now. Although I only have 2 cheese buffs, so I should be fine. Man, this thing hits pretty hard. Nope, got some ads. Oh, I see. I'll put this away from everyone else. Make sure I pick up these ads real quick. Oh, they're already dead. Okay. Oh, that's why I was taking so much damage, because I had 2 cheese buffs. Duh. Looks like it's an out and in. Yeah. Okay, let's not get wrecked by this this stuff again. Okay, that one's safe. So wait, and then I'll head on over here. Yes. How did I get hit by that? Come on. Okay, is it the safe spot? I should shake that off like I should have done in the beginning. And I take practically no damage from it. Song of its people. Good thing it's gonna die before we have to care about this. There we go. Why do mechanics? Just kill. Oh, right. These are rogue ninja whatever that I'm never gonna use. Now let's head into this deep dark cave that's definitely not gonna be infested with a bunch of monsters. Or rather, rich leaf tunnels. Hello, sirs. Fancy meeting you here. Unfortunately, it is time for you to die. Probably heal up. My Alpha Node's got me. There we go. Next pack. I'm not double pulling this one because it's a little bit annoying to double pull with NPCs, but also because like I'm not really paying that much attention and my survivability. I'm not doing that good at watching my HP, so I don't really want to push it. Don't want to push it pretty much at all. Like I went too quickly there, and I ended up getting hit by that when I really shouldn't have. Shouldn't be AoEing this. So there's only 2 left now. Arboreal Storm. Go ahead and get this real quick. Ring of Casting. Oh, whoa. Going up a ladder? That's new. Let's see. Where would I use this on? Well, I guess Pictoman. I'm not going to keep this right now. I'll think about that eventually. Oh, they're ahead of us. And they're gonna block the path. Come on! Oh, we got RGB here. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna have some fun here. Let's just stand right in the middle. Guess I'll loot the coffer while I wait. Necklace of Casting, another casting one that I don't need. They just say it's immune to slow.
You'll not escape this!
Now I'll show you.
There we go. Let's keep on going. Sorry, sirs, but again, it is time for you to die. Go ahead and stack them up a little bit better. Make it a little easier for well, I would say I usually do that to help the DPS with their AoE, but like obviously they're not going to AoE because they're NPCs. There we go. Let's take another ladder up. Did they have this climbing animation before and then they just attached it to a ladder here? Or did they actually make that new for the ladder? We got a nice sleepy friend over here. His name is Drowsy. Let's see, will he wake up if I just walk up to him or do I have to actually attack him? Okay, no, I actually had to attack him. Can I? Oh, I wanted to poke him. You jerks, why'd you wake him up? He's having a nice little sleep. What does so do? I probably shouldn't have used Shake It Off there. Yeah, I should have waited. Okay, I was close to the right place there. And I'm guessing that's gonna go straight, so I shouldn't be standing in front of it. Ah, okay. Drowsy's dance invigorates the roots. Is that gonna just make the AoE bigger? Oh, it's facing that direction now. Maybe over here. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Ooh, and then we got to get in front of him. Ooh, that's good. Or not in front of him. No, I'm not gonna spit on that thing. I certainly hope he doesn't. That'd just plain be weird. Ton of a million ads. It'd be nice if you all could just run right in front, and then I'd just pick you all up real easy. Oh wait, they're immune to slow. I shouldn't have used. Yeah, they're immune to slow, so I shouldn't. I can't use arm's length on it. Okay, there we go. They're all dead. Go ahead and use a even better version of Vengeance that gives you regen if you get hit, which is ridiculous. Is it healing or regen? He's gonna sow some more seeds. Stand over here. It looks like that was a little bit safer spot. Close. Oh, did you put them in the same place? Yeah, this was the same place as last time. But are they facing the same directions or not? I don't think they are. Because if it's the same directions, then yeah, then that means we need to get over here again. Then I gotta get out of the way of a sneeze. There we go. That was fun. Scouting, that's something I'll never use. More casting that I'll never use. Why can't I get the tank or DPS gear? Or the tank or DPS that I actually use? I need a samurai or warrior. Well, or tank. So I guess that's fending. Fending and striking. Anyway, we got a not sponsored by Puma here. Like they're attacking that one, so I'll attack this one. Try and make it even, make everything die at the same time. There we go. Looks like there's a bunch of dead pumas here. Wonder what is killing them. Oh. I think I found them. Casting. Geez, stop giving me casting gear. I don't need casting gear. I was gonna try and pull, see if I can double pull, but I don't see the next things that I'm supposed to get. Animation locked myself on that one. Okay, it's not an animation log myself this time. Go ahead and heal myself up. Don't worry, Alpha Node, I don't need you. Say don't worry. Maybe he should worry if I don't need him. There we go. Yeah, there's I couldn't double pull it. Okay, I guess that wasn't what was killing the pumas. We got Insect Man here. Or is he gonna end up being the boss that we have to face? Yeah. Okay, and then we got the pumas here. So yeah, let's try double pulling this. I'm probably gonna regret this, but let's try it anyway. Thank you, Alpha Node. You did a good job with that. And full health. Or you're so ridiculous. Going to get the regen from Vengeance, regen and mitigation from the new, better version of Vengeance. It's called Damnation, right? Yeah. It's not a rock and roll damnation, but it's just a regular one.
Take that.
Use a reprisal on all of them. No, Wokemon, that's not who I wanted to target. That actually went pretty good. I actually had to use Equilibrium there. I panicked a tiny bit at the very beginning. And then I used Bloodwetting at the beginning, but then I ended up... healing necklace, I don't need healing. And then I ended up not attacking. I pressed like 3 buttons before I attacked and ended up not healing with it. So I pressed Equilibrium just to make sure that everything was good. Apex Predator. Albion. I thought I was the Apex Predator. I mean, don't they have Broly and Mason written at the top of the food chain? Either way, let's go ahead and take out this guy. Razor Zephyr. That's easy to avoid. Unfortunately, Damnation is down, so I can't use that. I'll just use regular Rampart. That'll reduce the damage by a bit. Oh, it's this, Oh, I thought it was gonna be like the Aether Font, not Aether Font. I forgot what it was called. One of the Endwalker, post Endwalker dungeons, where with the Stampede mechanic. Wing Beats. Okay. Swarm Locusts. What's that gonna do? Oh, it's gonna be really annoying. That's what it's gonna be. You sure you're gonna show him Lamont? Oops, should have used Surging Tempest there. Oh, we got some worms here. There's gonna be ads, or is he gonna eat them? Probably gonna eat them again.
Try this.
Oh, if I would actually put up shields for the raid wide, that's interesting. Okay, so now we got Scyther form. Use Damnation to block some of this. Or a good bit of it. Okay, I gotta run up to him. Move it forward slightly for anyone that would actually end up hitting a need a back positional or rear positional. Of course, these are NPCs, so it doesn't matter, but I'm still gonna end up doing it anyway. Oh, right, that looks like it's gonna be a bit annoying. Of course, of course. Okay, good. Oh, how did I get hit by that? Come on. Okay, yeah, this is really annoying. I'm glad I activated Fortify. Fortify? Oh no, it's Rampart. Fortify is a different skill. I think that's a Paladin mitigation. Man, that moving circle is just messing with my brain. I got 4 cheese buffs, so I need to be careful. Let's go over here instead. Oh no, that's not a good spot to be. And that was a really bad spot to be. High wind is going to be a raid wide again, right? Yes.
I've got you now.
I good. Look, Lamont's actually ill being instead of cryo. There we go. That was a bit messy, but man, that circle that moved around there really messed with my head. That last boss was a bit scuffed, but we got through it. My brain didn't even register that I had Home Gang. I mean, I didn't really even get close to needing to use it, but still. Let's go ahead and get the treasure chest, see if we can actually get the gear I can use. Nice gear I can use, and it's not any better. Oh well. That's Sage, can't use that. Answer Dragoon Reaper. Right, I can't use that either. Of course, I get maiming instead of striking, but whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap up this dungeon. And I did ask for gear I could technically use, it just wasn't gear I needed.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
So wait, why did we need to get off the boat if they just ended up repairing it? I missed the part about why we needed to do that, but whatever. Maybe we'll see in a bit. Or maybe I'll be able to see it again once I watch it again. Watch through the footage again. I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yokhoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavation can be found throughout this region. While I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Okamat, please. Our river journey is almost over. Proof of that, you need only look ahead. I think she can only look down at the moment. Ooh, man, I love how this stuff looks. The better lighting, and then just playing the rocks in general, the landscapes. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much. Yes, amazing. Now, please let me off. No, no more boats. Okay, Lamont, please. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. Oh, there we go. No, it stopped auto-advancing. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There was a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Lamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not to mule and moan like a sick kitten. Lamont. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well, but if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne, it doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You need to bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But, Kryl, Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Oh, not me, but, you know. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Let's go with that. That sounds a bit more positive. You as well, Brilliant. No, not me. I do every single boss fight I have to do alone. Because, you know, that's how protagonists work. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. All right, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course. As long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Alright, let's talk to Lamont. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to Samurai. And make our way over there. Let's see, so this is the southern portion of the Vanu place. It's Vanu, right? I think so. And yep, we gotta head on over to the Many Fires. Yeah, Many Fires. Okay. Yeah, and I didn't actually grab this aetherite because I didn't notice it was a thing. Let me check their aether currents. Southwest. Yeah, not getting that right now. Let's just head on over to this aetherite. Over in the distance. The far east afterwards. Anyway, let's go and talk with everyone and then talk to Alphanode. This place is called Many Fires for the constant stream of peddlers and travelers who make camp here after climbing the stairs. Now that I've decided to share, I feel so nervous. That's understandable, Wooglemont. That's called being normal. This seems a cozy spot for Wooglemont to let her guard down. I know it can't be easy for her. This side of the region is so different from where the Hanu live. It's the Hanu, not the Vanu. That's the Sea of Clouds one. The striking colors of the vegetation alone. You know what? I'm going to grab this real quick, just to make sure I don't forget it. Okay, now let's talk to Alphanode. It's probably going to end up being a voice cutscene. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's a meal preparation to be done. I suspect this will end up being a voice cutscene while she shares her insecurities.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace.
You still are a ball of fuzz. What are you talking about?
All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either.
Yeah, because she was adopted by Goth Badizian.
For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather.
Galuf.
And he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar.
Kinda.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible
She's a head
ways
of
I
reason.
could have died.
And I thought she meant like a government position. No, she
Growing
means
up,
literally his head.
Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did.
Oh, come on, please.
So much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything.
Well, the fact that you're wanting to learn about
I've
them.
lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
You're trying to learn about the cultures versus the other two sons who just want to like come in and fix
I
everything.
don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
You can't measure your worth. Nice. I was wondering why they included that bit at the beginning, but I guess they wanted to bring it back here. Why do you want the throne? Yeah, let's just use that. Throw the line back at her.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean? I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
Except for stopping the first promise.
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool.
We know.
From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
That's nice. Although that's not any different than what she was already doing.
Might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
And Erenville just looking at her. Seeing her get a little bit better. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp,
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
of course they're like over in the next table.
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
No, I'm pretty sure they're having fun with this.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Baldessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
It's interesting to see
Not that I have any intention of bowing out.
that he's actually nervous about facing us.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli-Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
It's not a bad idea, it's just he's kind of discarding and sidelining their cultures.
Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Yeah, he definitely needs to refine it and polish it up.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
I don't quite understand what they were getting at there. Meanwhile, with the first, I don't care about him. Because he's probably going to try and like take all of the stuff at the end of the day.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
Oh, I've been confusing the first promise with
I neglected to mention,
the two-headed guy this
when
whole time.
I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
Yeah, the first promise is...
If this power truly exists,
okay,
then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
But yeah, I completely forgot. I completely forgot this guy even
Time is
existed.
passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Well, that was interesting. Earlier with Bakul Jaja. Yeah, this is the guy that I hate. That everyone hates.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuli-Yolal after you take the throne?
War, of course. Glorious war.
What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
Oh wait, the first promise is the war guy. This guy is just the guy who wants with a big ego.
Yes, And when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Yeah, I was getting both of them confused.
Fine idea. Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I
Well,
could
he's
just
dead.
rest a moment.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
What great leaders.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Our benevolent leaders. Alright, let's go and talk to everyone in Book-Lamont and wrap this one up. I'm glad we could take a moment to talk things through. Book-Lamont seems much happier for it. It is good to see Book-Lamont more sure of herself. It doesn't matter if Book-Lamont's scared of alpacas or gets sick on boats. It doesn't change who she is or what she means to her people. I have some small experience with the pressures of leadership. Just a little, Alphanode, you think? And crumbling beneath its weight. Yes, Alphanode, I was there. As you well know, yes. If anything good can be said to have come of my failures, I hope it is my capacity to help others avoid similar mistakes. Well, as long as she doesn't create the Grand Company of Tuliolol, we'll be fine. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better, for myself and for my people.